Hello everyone and welcome to economics class. In this class we are going to see about what is farming and importance of farming. Plus in addition to that we are going to move in the tour of the story of village Palampur. In that we are seeing how farming is done over there and how the land is fixed over there. So I request all my students to have a notebook and a pen to copy down the important point from this presentation. So let's move. Point number 1, chapter number 1, the story of village Palampur. In that we are on the topic number 3. In that topic number 3 we are going to see the farming in the village Palampur. But before going to see the farming in Palampur, we are going to see about what is farming, what is the importance of farming and so on. So here first I will show you a photograph. With that help of the photograph you can easily understand what is the meaning of farming or what is farming. So here you are seeing a man with the traditional method is doing some cultivation activity. So this is farming. The farmer is doing farming on an agriculture piece of land. By seeing this photograph you can understand about the old and traditional methods the farmer is using in the agriculture field and doing a very hardship. And after the hardship the person is growing the particular crops and giving to us. So the farmer doing very hardship and giving food material and other food crops, they are non-food crops to us. So farming is very important. So let's see first what is farming and in our country what is the importance of farming and how the status is there of the farming in our India. First point, farming is the act or the process of working the ground, planting seeds and growing edible plants which we are eating. You can also describe the raising animals for milk or meat as farming. So farming is nothing on a piece of a land to grow something, whether it's going to be a food crop or non-food crop. Next, farming is a great way to describe the, so what's describing here? The lifestyle and the work of the people whose jobs are in the agriculture industry. So in the agriculture industry they are doing farming. So finally if we are seeing this two paragraph, the farming is the backbone of our country because farm products are boosting to our country's GDP, that is the gross domestic product. So step by step ahead we are going to see about the importance of farming, how farming is boosting which segment of our country. Next, farmers have a great importance in our society and the reason why, as they are giving the food crops to us, the food grains as well as the non-food grains. So plus the farmer is playing a very important role or a key role to produce the food grain for us for our living purpose. Without food we can't sustain our life. So here the main point is about farmer is holding a very important or significant role in our society. Next, they are the ones who produce us food to eat. So who are these people and why they are important? Because they are producing the food for our living. Since every person needs proper food for their living, so they are necessary in society. Without food, we are going to die. So the food is very important to us and that food is produced by the farmer in the agriculture field by doing so lots of hard work from sowing the seeds up to the harvesting that crop. So that total cycle the farmer day and night looking after to that crop and finally the food, whatever the food can produce, they are making us to have. Next, one by one we are going to see the importance of farming. So we are going to see about the importance of farming, why the farming is so much important to us. So farming is important to us because first provides livelihood to the people. I request all the students, these are the important points related to farming. Please make a note of this point in your notebook. one point you write. Please first write importance of farming in India. And the point number 1. Farming provides livelihood to the people. So farming is doing what? Providing the livelihood to the people. In order to satisfy the want of the country, agriculture needs to very powerful. And that's why in our India about 70% of the total population, they are dependent on the agriculture. And is one of the source of livelihood for the people, especially in the rural area. So here the point is speaking about India is known as the country of villages. Right? Bharat ek gaon ka desh hai. So in India, everywhere we are finding the village. In the village, the rural areas are there. In the rural area, to sustain their life, what the works the people are doing? So they are doing farming, and by doing farming, they are maintaining their livelihood. So that is the basic support system to their livelihood. Provides livelihood. जीवन जीने के लिए जो जरूरी चीजें हैं वो किसके थ्रू पैदा की जाती हैं? लाइवलीहुड्स के एग्रीकल्चर. So point number 1 is speaking about the farming is providing a base to the livelihood of the people. They are growing certain crop in the field. After that, their crops grown up, harvested. After that, they are selling in the market and purchasing their necessary material things for their livelihood. Next, contributes towards the national income. So finally, the agriculture, the farming is contributing, boosting to the GDP. What is GDP? Gross domestic product. What is gross domestic product? So GDP finally means to be the primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. As you all studied in 8th standard about the primary sector is agriculture sector, the secondary sector is manufacturing sector, the tertiary sector is the service sector. So all these sectors are producing goods and services, and their final value when it is going to be added in a particular year, that is going to be called as GDP. All the final value of goods and services produced in all the 3 sectors, their when final value is added, that is going to be called as gross domestic product. So many countries depend on these, includes India as well as major share of GDP was going from the primary sector, from the agriculture sector, farming sector. Next, helps in economic development. So farming is also boosting and helping in economic development. It helps to improving the economic conditions of the country, thereby affecting the economic growth by leaps and bounds. It is very clear that the agriculture has a big impact on living standard of the people, which in turns affects the overall development and progress in the nature. If the farming is very good, so the farmers are living the prosperous life. If the farm crop is going to be failed, the farmer will be in the miserable situation. You heard about the many farmers in India, they are committing suicide. The reason why the failure of the crop, the reason why their crop is totally destroyed by any natural disaster, whether it's going to be drought, flood, cyclone or cloudburst, any can be. So the farming is helping to live a standard of life. It's helping the economic development of the people and as well as to the country. Next point, offers food security. So as early in the morning we are getting up at our home, we are sure that at the breakfast table we are going to have a pallet of food and we are going to have the food. So the breakfast is ready for you. That means you are ensured about the food is available at your home. Your food security of the home is safe and secure in your hand of your mother. So here again for the country purpose, the farming is giving, offers the food security. We are not importing other things from the different countries. We are becoming self-reliant. So the people of the country require food in order to fulfill their requirements, and if the agriculture is good, it easily helps to satisfy their wants rather than taking from the other country. That means importing the food grains from other country. Suppose if we are having shortage of onions in our country, so we are importing onions from other country. If we are having shortage of wheat grains, so we are importing from there. But here now we are producing that much. The farmer is having a surplus product. And what is surplus product? Suppose in 1 biga, the farmer used to produce a food grain and that food grain was 2 quintal. So 2 quintals, now the farmer is having the production of 3 quintals. So out of that 2 or 3 quintal, the farmer is keeping 1 quintal for their own use and rest of the 2 is going to be surplus. Because after fulfilling his own needs, the 2 is the surplus that going to be material, send it to the market and sell. After selling that particular product in the market, the farmer is going to have the profit. Plus, the country is also getting the more amount of food grain for the other peoples. Because not all the peoples are doing farming. So, from where they will get this food grains? So, farmer is producing, selling in the market the surplus product. If all the product farmer will sell, what the farmers and farmers family is going to eat? Next, serve as a source of food for its citizen. So for the citizen also, the farming is and the farm products is giving the first major a large portions of food grains to the people. So serve as a source of food for its citizen. The agriculture provides food item to the country, which helps to prevent buying the same from the other country. And that will reduce the problem of large extension and prove the beneficial in the growth of the nation too. It is better if the country does farming in the most of the staple food product. Whatever the important main food grains are there, if the country is going to be self-reliant, so there will be no need to import the food grains from the other country. Next, importance of international trade. You are knowing about from the ancient India to that the different spices of India are world famous. So how the Indian agriculture product is famous in all parts of the world. So that's the point I am going to speak to you about, how the farming is boosting to the international trade, how our agriculture products are going to be sold in the different parts of the world. So this is boosting that the foreign exchange will be there due to our high demand of the agriculture product in the market by doing farming. Next, we are going to go moving into the tour of farming in the Palanpur. Here we are seeing the chapter concept how the farming is done in the village Palanpur. The point number 1 we are going to see here, the land is fixed. And the land is fixed, how the farmer are trying to gain more from the fixed land. Whether they are searching more agricultural land, whether they are using the base land into the arable land, we will see. Next, land is fixed. So land is fixed over there. So the major point is about in the village Palanpur, the land. On the land, the farmers are doing farming. So the land is fixed over there. So how to have a more production from that land? Let's see. So here, point number 1. Farming is the main production activity in the village Palanpur. 75% of the people who are working are depend on farming for their livelihood. So 75% of the people in the village Palanpur, they are dependent on farming for their livelihood. Plus, they could be farmers or farm laborers. It means about they are having their own agriculture plot. Second, if they don't have, so they are going and doing the laboring business on the others' farm, so they are called as farm laborers. They don't have, they are called as landless farmers. The well-being of these peoples is closely related to the production on their farm. So they are totally engaged only in the farming business. So for their farming, whatever the product is there, all the well-being If the farm production is good, their well-being is going to be in very beneficial situation, in a good status, and they are going to live a good standard of the life. Next, but remember that there is a basic constant in the rising farm production. Land under cultivation is practically fixed. Since 1960, Palampur, there has been no expansion in the land under cultivation. So there is no expansion in the land under the cultivation from 1960, and the land is fixed. So the farmers are trying to see about the wasteland, how to convert the wasteland into the cultivation plot or into making into arable land. Next, by then some of the wasteland, here the topic of the wasteland in the village had been converted into cultivatable land. So the cultivatable land, from where they are getting, they are converting wasteland into the cultivatable land. There exists no further scope to increase the farm production by bringing new land under cultivation. So the new land under the cultivation, there is only one scope, and that scope they are managing by the wasteland. Next, the standard unit. This is the additional paragraph speaking about how the land is going to be measured in the different parts of India, and it is locally known by the different name. So here I am just going to read out for this. The land and its standard unit we are going to see here. The standard unit of measuring the land, hectare, though in the villages you may find the land being discussed in local unit. So what are the local units? Biga, gunta, or hectare equals the area of the square with the one side measuring 100 meters. You can compare the area of 1 hectare field with the area of your school ground. So you can do, that's your homework part. If possible, you can do this activity. Next, we are going to see about the overview. So in the overview, whatever the point I am going to show you here, please copy down that 4 points. Please write it down, this 4 points. Point number 1, what is farming? Point number 2, importance of farming. Point number 3, farming in the village Palampur. And point number 4, land is fixed. First point, what is farming? We already talked about what is farming. On a piece of land, the farmer is growing the crops. That pattern is going to be called as farming. Importance of farming, we have seen how farming is boosting and giving support in GDP, in food security, in the livelihood of the people, and so on. So that points we have to write here. Farming in the village Palampur, how it is done on a fixed land piece, that we have to write here. And land is fixed, and how the farmer, if the land is fixed, they are trying to increase the production by using the wasteland into the cultivatable land. So this 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and 4 point you have to write in your notebook. Plus, what is farming? You can write your own definition also here. Types of farming, no need to add upon that because we haven't discussed that. Then second, importance of farming. If you feel farming is having more importance, what the point I stated here and discussed with you, I felt that's an important point to know about that point, so I place for importance of farming. Second, farming in the Palampur, how the 75% of the people are engaged in agriculture field. How the farmers, they are having their own land means they are doing farming. How the farmers, which are called as the farm laborers, or they are called as the landless farmer, which don't have their land piece. So that point you have to add it here. And last point, land is fixed. And how the land is fixed, how the farmer is going to try to search new ways to increase their farm production by converting the wasteland into a cultivatable land. So these 4 points are very important. Please copy down this. What is farming? Importance of farming. Farming in the village Palampur, and land is fixed. Plus, in addition, what you have to do? This two definitions. What is farming? This definition you can write it on that. Farming. This definition. I am just showing you. You can please see it. Next, importance of farming starting from here: provides livelihood to the people, contributes towards the national income, helps in the economic development, offers food security, serves as a source of food for its citizens, importance to the international trade, and lastly, the farming in the village Palanpur and land space. Last, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Please make the notes and to be having the continuity in your notes so that the chapter is going to be successful for the study purpose. Thanking to each and every one of you for watching my videos. Until then, be safe and secure at your home. Jai Hind.